Ian Graham Linehan has been arrested by British authorities for sharing the wrong opinions online after 3 tweets that didn't even violate X's own terms of service still led to the comedian being detained by police in real life.
Was arrested for 3 tweets.
Do we know what the tweets were?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
one of them is a photo of a trans rally. It says a photo that you can smell.
It's like so wild that you would be put in handcuffs for that tweet.
The other one,
none of them are obviously,
is a photo of these trans people where he commented homophobes and misogynists, all of them.
Right.
Imagine.
Right. You would think that would put you in the clear.
But imagine.
Yeah.
That's one of the posts that they cited as being the reason for arresting him.
Interesting.
And then the other one is saying that if a trans-identified male is in a female-only space, he's committing a violent, abusive act. Make a scene, call the cops, and if all else fails, punch him in the balls.
Irish comedian Graham Linehan.
And let's watch the next one really quick.
I would probably be arrested in England for making this video because somehow the UK, the country that helped introduce free speech rights to the world, is now a global leader in arresting people for jokes and having unapproved opinions. Last year, and this is hard to believe, the UK arrested over 12,000 people for speech crimes. That, by the way, is over 10 times the amount of people that were arrested in Russia for speech offenses. And Russia is a dictatorship with double the population of the UK. As an example of just how insane the UK is right now. Recently, they arrested a guy on camera for chanting, "We love bacon," because it was, in their words, racially offensive. And now we've just seen a famous comedian, Graham Linehan, arrested by 5 UK police officers upon arriving in Heathrow Airport for tweets he made online that were deemed offensive to trans activists. And here's the amazing thing. Linehan, the comedian, doesn't even live in the UK. He's Irish, lives in America, and made the tweets from his home in Arizona. So if you're planning on going to the UK anytime soon, don't make jokes about eating bacon. Don't make jokes about dudes in skirts. But if you want to, start up a Pakistani grooming gang, preying and victimizing thousands of British girls, that's perfectly fine. There will be little to no repercussions for that. I'm honestly starting to wonder which country has a bleaker future. My father's home country, the UK, or my mother's home country, Iran.
Yep. That's crazy, bro.
That's
crazy. Yeah.
Insane asylum.
Yeah. So
that's what that is.
Yeah. I saw a video that I really recommend you guys go and watch. It's Piers Morgan talks about this exact topic with like 5 or 6 women. We had Riley Gaines, the one who went against the swimmer in Pennsylvania. there was a doctor in the panel, like a actual doctor, not a academic. We had an academic leftist, like communist practically, pretty much saying that it's perfectly fine to arrest people for what they say online. We had a trans man who transitioned to a woman called, I believe, Blair, which is a very known trans, who has said publicly that she, he, it, whatever, does have a mental problem. And I'm just going to say she because it looks like a she. She recognizes that being a trans is a mental problem. So I was like, that's interesting. More people should listen to this person. And then we had a binary woman pretending to be a man, has not transitioned at all, claims she is a they them. Okay, so that is the panel with Piers Morgan. And of course, the binary they them and the academic communist were the ones saying, if you say something offensive online, then you have a right to then the government has a right to arrest you. But then I'm thinking, offensive, anything could be deemed offensive. Like what? Because offensive is the intention, right? I said something and then you're going to claim it's offensive because of the intent of what you said. So in practice, you're actually not arresting me for what I said. You're arresting me for what you believe my intent was on what I said. So you're arresting me on intent, not even on the words that are coming out of my mouth or that I'm writing on a post. And to me, that's literally the pinnacle of a complete psyop controlled country. Like, the UK is a fallen country, and it's very sad because we took a lot of their teachings, a lot of their methods from the UK. Like, our laws, like so many things, we got it from the UK. So for them to fall to this dark path of arresting their own citizens is just sad. Like, I wouldn't be able to go to UK.
Yeah, no.
I straight up wouldn't be able
I
to go
wanted
to
to
UK.
go, but now I'm not. I used to want to go, but now with all these developments and all these things that they're doing in their country, it just no, bro.
Yeah, like, considering what I
honestly,
say,
with what you say, you'd probably be arrested the moment you get off the plane.
Instantly, dude, instantly. So
Yeah,
and that shouldn't even be happening.
that's
There's-
some authoritarian
That is
George
some
Orwellian.
authoritarian shit. Like, people want to talk about America being authoritarian, bruh. Look at the UK and tell me if we're like that. That's authoritarian.
It's ridiculous.
That is some hardcore authoritarianism right there. That is a fallen country. That is no longer a free country anymore. You know what it is that now they're going through this awakening, supposedly. I don't think it's an awakening yet. I think they're kind of they're getting there, but they're not there yet. And they're putting British flags everywhere. Like, the people that are against all this stuff, they're putting British flags everywhere, and the people that are for the authoritarianism is like, oh, it's racist to put British flags everywhere. I'm like, what? It's the flag of the country. What do you mean it's racist?
So inverted, bro.
What the hell
So
is
convoluted.
going on,
Mental
dude?
illness is what is going on,
Bro,
right there.
what is going on? I'm like, bro, that's not a justification for this. This is not, I'm so tired of people saying, oh, mental illness is the reason for this. Like, no, this is a problem. Like, let's just attack the problem. If you are a sovereign country, you should be proud of the flag because the flag symbolizes your sovereignty. If your citizens are saying that it is racist to put up your flag, then your country is no longer sovereign. It's been conquered.